All right, boys, what's going on? About to go get a full body workout in and then sauna afterwards. So what I like to do for my full body days, and I just like full bodies because I like the volume. I've been incorporating full bodies for about a year now, maybe a little bit over. And I try to do one a week. And the main reason for doing it is just so that I can get some volume in and pump a little bit of blood into the muscle. Today is Saturday, the weekend after Thanksgiving. So my eating certainly hasn't been on point and I haven't drank the best. So I'm not going to be able to go in there and, be that strong. So that's another reason I'm hitting a full body day. And what I like to do is basically 1 to 2 strength-based movements per muscle group, and only do like 60 to 75% of traditional weight for me. And that's going to be the workout. Pretty simple, pretty easy to do. So that's it. Yeah. Today I was on call I'm still on call actually. I'm on call till 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, which is some bullshit. But fuck it, you gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta work. So I'll take you guys through this full body day. Peace. All right, boys, just pulled up to the gym, and as expected, nobody's here. Nobody's here on Fridays, Saturdays, or Sundays for the most part. Sundays are a little bit more busy than Fridays and Saturdays. But Thanksgiving weekend, kind of expected nobody to be here, and that is the case, which is amazing. So we're going to go hit full body and then sauna afterwards and possibly swim. Depends on just how long I'm in the gym. Because I got my brother waiting at home for me, so I'll go hang out with him. And hopefully I don't get called in tonight, I'm on call till 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. If somebody calls me in the middle of my workout, I'm about to be pissed. I don't want to leave the workout just to go work, right? So yeah, I'll take you guys through the workout. Peace. All right, what's going on, guys? I'm back with another voiceover. Take you through my full body workout. Doing the dynamic warm-up per usual. We're doing pull-ups, push-ups, and some core work. I sped it up for you guys just because I do the same workout or the same warm-up basically every time I'm in the gym, or some variation of it. When I'm doing my pull-ups and my push-ups, I try to put my hands at different widths so that I can get a little bit of a different squeeze and a stretch each time. But other than that, for ab work, we're doing planks and hanging leg raises and knees to chest, or at least that's what I call them. I'm really not sure what everybody calls them. I want to develop my lower abs a little bit just because I carry a little bit of fat on the lower part of my stomach. And I feel like if I develop my lower abs a little bit better, they'll come in stronger once I do go on a cut. So here, doing some band work, protraction, retraction of the scapula, and then getting a little chest pump. Just getting the blood flowing. So when I'm doing this warm-up, it's 5 different exercises. First one is pull-ups. The second one is straight arm planks, then push-ups, then elbow planks, and some type of hanging leg exercise at the end. I usually do 2 to 3 sets. Today we're doing the first set was a set of 10. This set is a set of 15. And then the final set is a set of 20. Progressively getting harder each time. And the way that I count my reps when I'm doing my planks is a breath in through my nose and then out through my mouth. And I consider that 1 repetition. And my goal is to finish this or when I'm done with the 5 exercises, to still be able to control my breath without breathing heavy. So I like that breath work aspect. And then I also feel like if I can do 20 pull-ups in a row, I know I'm not carrying too much fat on me, because I like to stay decently lean year-round, with like a layer of fat when I'm trying to build some muscle. And then I'll probably go on a cut this summer and drop some body fat. But the goal is right now to try to hit a 405 bench. So I weigh 190 right now, trying to get to 200 while still being decently lean. Yeah, that's the goal. Always doing band work. I love band work. Protraction and retraction of the scapula. And then dead hangs. I don't show the dead hangs I do, or some of the band work, or some of the rollouts, just because I don't feel like it's, necessary. Everybody knows how to do them. The last set that we're doing here, set of 20. And I'll mention, notice how I grip the bar. My palms are pretty far over the bar, rather than just pulling with my fingertips. I feel like if you hook your hand around the bar, or basically when you're doing any sort of back movement, that you've better leverage to pull from. And then from there, just focus on pulling from your elbows, and that'll be a good way to get a back bump going. You're also just a little bit stronger when you're using that grip. Planks. And then some hanging leg raises. Knees to chest, is that what you guys call these? It's what I'm calling them. It's what I've been calling them. And these are the hanging leg raises. Probably could do these a little bit more strict, but I'm trying to get a stretch in my lower abs, which is why I'm swinging my feet back. And done with the warm-up. On to the last part of back. So we just did a pull down, and now we're doing a row. The 2 fundamentals of back. This is a pretty low row. Probably should have moved the seat down one more notch, but I didn't mind it at this angle. But great machine. Can't complain. You're able to get a deep stretch, which is very important, especially when you're trying to grow a muscle. The eccentric part of the motion is very important. So a deep stretch is necessary. But there's also movements where you focus more on the contraction. Just for this particular machine that I'm using, I like the stretch on it. Nice little grout fit I got going. All grayed out. Let's go. So I think we're doing 3 plates here. Past 2 sets have been 3 plates. So still, working with intensity, right? Definitely want to make my muscles work even when I'm doing my full body workout. Don't want to just give them a break, Still want to push them with some heavy weight. Not too heavy and not really too failure. Just because if I was going to failure for every muscle group, that'd be extremely exhausting and probably not the best thing to do. So if you're doing a full body workout, I wouldn't really recommend that. Maybe 1 set of an exercise go to failure. I don't know. Depends on how you're training. Like you could just be doing 3 total body workouts per week and be fine, and that'd be training different than how I'm training now. And you can get results doing anything, not a hater. Just, being in the gym and putting in the work is the most important part. There's tons of different ways to work out. I just like doing strength-based work, but if I wanted to just do hypertrophy training or like some type of calisthenics, I feel like you can get a good body doing basically most workouts. I think the main reason people are out of shape is because they don't want to go and put in the work, not that they don't have the knowledge of doing it. I'll give you an example. I work in healthcare, and people in healthcare have obviously studied the human body and know that obesity is a problem. But you'll still have doctors that are obese or definitely on the verge of obesity. And it's not like they don't know how to take care of their bodies. It's just the act of actually taking care of your body is a little bit harder than people like to give credit to. So on the last set of leg press here, we're doing 6 plates and going pretty slow and controlled. During the warm-ups, I'm speeding up the clips just because I'm doing the warm-ups every single time I'm in the gym. But when I'm doing my main movements, I want you guys to see how I'm performing them, so I'm not speeding them up at all. And there's multiple different ways to do basically every workout. So just for an example here, I'm doing pause reps here rather than being explosive. So 2 different ways to do barbell incline. I could also have my hands in a different spot, right? Could get a deeper stretch on the top of my chest than I am. Lots of different variations and things. Right here, going pretty heavy. 2 plates, doing some pause reps. And this is going to be the only chest movement that we do for the workout. I thought about doing some dumbbell incline. Dumbbell incline is probably one of my favorite chest workouts just because you're able to get a really nice contraction. But today we just stopped at the barbell incline. And then this is going to be the last set. More explosive on this set than the last one. Definitely less pause work. And for this, all we have is 30-pound dumbbells in our hand, and we're getting a pump in the shoulders, bis, and tris. So just doing a few supersets here. Nothing, crazy or out of the ordinary. I will mention when I'm doing the presses right here, I guess I just finished them. I'll show you guys on the next time I go around. Doing some rear delts. So we just did front delts mainly, then onto the rear delts here. Now we're doing biceps with some hammer curls. I feel like I'm really good at keeping tension on my biceps when I'm doing hammer curls in comparison to when I turn my palm up and I'm strictly working on the peak of my bicep. I feel like I got to move the dumbbell a little bit out of the way so it doesn't hit my hip, and I lose a little bit of tension on the bicep when I do it that way, which is kind of why I do a lot of preacher curls. Something I could probably talk about. Triceps, doing some kickbacks here. Pretty isolated movement, but one of my favorite isolation movements. So on the last set, I did mainly front delts and rear delts for the superset. And in this set, focusing on the side delts first. And then I'll show you guys what I'm talking about when I go onto the presses. I bring the dumbbell, or I finish the rep when the bottom of the dumbbell gets to the top of my head, just because I feel like I'm able to keep tension on the front delt better that way in comparison to finishing the rep all the way through. I feel like the last part of that is mainly tricep. But I'm not opposed to doing shoulder press and locking out each set. I will if I'm going heavy or if I'm doing Arnold presses. But when I'm just messing around getting a pump, there's different ways to do things. On to the last set. Some more kickbacks. I don't show the other side just because you literally can't see anything. So this will be the workout. And I will catch you guys in the next voiceover. Got called in, but able to finish out the workout. Didn't get to sauna, didn't get to swim like I was hoping. Matter of fact, never mind. I got my dope ass goggles. I thought I left them. I've lost so many pairs of goggles within the past like 3 years at Lifetime. Probably 5 pairs, and I don't really lose anything, so it's surprising to me. So yeah, I gotta go do an exploratory laparotomy. Talk about my workout for a second, even though I'm gonna do a voiceover. I guess I already said everything I needed to say. Did my basic movements. The only thing that I didn't do, triceps, I would have liked to have done like a more fundamental movement, such as like skull crushers or just push downs. Not really any single arm work, but I was kind of being lazy at the end. I got the 30-pound dumbbells and I was like, all right, let me finish this workout up. So that's why I did more like an isolation movement with the triceps. But kind of glad I did, because I gotta go into work, and I only got like 10-15 minutes to get there. So do a voiceover and then try to have this posted later tonight. Hopefully I don't work for that long. About to be professional as fuck. Just wait on it. Just wait. Got my little do-rag on. Professional as fuck. From the gym to